Hello and one and all, and welcome back to another Independence Day classic movie review. Yes, I know it was past yesterday, but to me, since it was on a Saturday, to me, this is Independence Day weekend. Yeah, I love it. It's one of the best movie holidays. And what better not to review a classic close to Independence Day other than the 1996 movie Independence Day, which stars Will Smith and it also stars Jeff Goldblum. And this was a big movie back when it came out in the 90s. This was a very big blockbuster movie, and there's going to be spoilers here, guys. So if you've not seen Independence Day, do yourself a favor, watch this great classic, then come back here. You've been warned. So I really enjoy this movie for what it is. I've seen this on TV and I saw it for the first time on Blu-ray, and I can say the picture quality on the Blu-ray looks pretty good. Um, First of all, I can say basically the movie, the concept of the movie is that aliens are coming to Earth. Basically, that's just the concept, really. And basically, this movie is taking place on 3 days: the uh, 2nd of July, the 3rd of July, and the 4th of July. And yeah, and the acting is very good here. Jeff Goldblum is such a likable guy. He's likable in a lot of things. He plays David Leveson, if that's his name, David Leveson. You know, he's a very charming actor, and he's a very funny actor as well in the movie. And I also love Will Smith in the movie as well. He's great as Captain Steve. Yes, I'm going to call him Captain Steve, yeah. He unfortunately was not in the sequel, Independence Day Resurgence, which I'm not going to review because that movie's... Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. But this movie was such a great, iconic classic that came out back in the 90s. And I also love that Brent Spiner from the Star Trek Next Generation series is in this movie with the long grey hair. I also liked him. He was really good. Was also funny. I mean, this is a funny sci-fi action movie back then. And you have this sort of close encounter, extraterrestrial sort of ship, whatever you call it. But basically it's destroying building. It destroyed the Empire State Building. Neither I need to say more. And I love the moment where the dog is sort of escaping from the explosion. It's one of the most it's a bit of an edge on the seat, edge of my seat moment, and I love that moment. It's great, and this is a very funny movie, like I said, because I love when there's an alien that comes to Earth, and Captain Steve, Will Smith's character, is constantly just punching the alien. I love that scene. It's hilarious. And I can say the movie, while it looks dated, I still think Independence Day is a fun movie for all action movie lovers, sci-fi lovers, and movie lovers in general. And I've had this Blu-ray for a while, and I haven't saw it for some odd reason. Well, I saw on TV, but then I thought, heck, I'll seek the Blu-ray and watch it sometime. And now I've watched it, and I can say the Blu-ray picture quality looks really good. And yeah, and I especially love when the ship is destroying all the buildings. I think it was the White House it destroyed, and as I said earlier, the Empire State Building. King Kong didn't destroy the Empire State Building. He was on the Empire State Building. Anyway, but Independence Day is just a great classic for a reason. I mean, what else do I really need to say about this movie? But yeah, it's just a great iconic classic from the 90s. It's not the best movie ever, but you know what? It's just a movie that you can just have fun with in the 90s. I mean, despite its very low fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is 65%, which I think it deserves more personally, but it's kind of understandable because this movie may not be for everyone, but it's understandable. But overall, guys, this is another quick review. It's probably quicker than my other review, but Independence Day is just a great film to watch, you know. I mean, I don't really know how many problems I have with the movie, but it's not a perfect movie. No movie ever is, but you know, the acting's great in there. As I said, it's a funny movie. Jeff Goldblum's a likable guy. Will Smith is also a likable guy. Oh yes, I also forgot to mention Bill Pullman, who plays President J. I'm going to call him President J. Yeah, he was a great president. You know, who's on giving all the speeches. Let's celebrate our Independence Day. You know, yeah, the way he gives all the speeches as the president, he's great in the movie as well. Forgot to mention him. But yeah. Overall, guys, this is a movie that I would highly recommend to everyone, even if you're not from America like I. This is a movie I would still recommend to every movie lover. I mean, the sequel you may like, but for me personally, I just don't like it at all. I mean, Jeff Goldblum tried in the movie, but the movie overall just, yeah, it was bland. But overall, guys, I think this is a great movie from the 90s, and on my letter grade scale, I'm going to give Independence Day an A-. So there you go, guys. That was my review on Independence Day. Comment down below, let me know what your thoughts on Independence Day are. Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a great discussion. Also, what is your favourite movie to watch around 4th of July? I mean, there's a lot of great ones. There's this, Top Gun, Rocky IV, the Captain America movies, and there's also Jaws as well. I mean, you can pretty much watch any of those on that day. Whatever your favourite is to watch on that day, let me know below in the comments. Also, guys, I want to let you know, I will be reviewing some classics at some point. I have one classic that I want to review that recently has had its anniversary that I want to talk about. I'm not going to say what it is until I post the video. And also, I'm planning to do my Christopher Nolan movie review series, you know, except for the Dark Knight movies, because I reviewed those back when Batman v Superman was going to come out in 2016. So movies like Memento, The Prestige, Inception, Interstellar, and Dunkirk. Possibly Insomnia, but I don't know yet. Because that and Following, which are like his smallest movies, but I don't think I will watch Following because I don't see any copies of it anywhere in my area. If I don't review a Nolan series, then I'll probably just review Inception leading up to Tenet, which has been delayed a couple of times because of the coronavirus, but anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. All my social media links will be in the description below. Don't forget to share this video and notify the bell before you leave. And as always, guys, until my next video, I shall see you guys then, and peace.